solution, the answer from Giant X.
Yeah, so let's wrap this comps up, okay? GX, engage, engage, engage. You have Rel, Vi, Rumble. You want to find GX.
Yeah. It's also interesting because I understand the idea of taking away contestable objectives in the form of the Scuttle Crab as Slowq looks for the miasma. Flash in, taunt from Mickey. There's the Petrifying Gaze as well. Jackie's able to dodge away from the Sun Flag and drag Skeens. Puts the short one down as Jackie's almost burning. Slowq flashes and gets the Twin Fangs. Isma will answer with one of his own as here comes the Cataclysm from Skeens. That Scuttle Crab getting him the level 6. There's no escape for the Vi as Mickey claims his first of the game.
Yeah, no flash on Isma. He's just a sitting duck when he walks into the Cataclysm. What a nice fight there. Mickey punish more from Skeens and Mickey, you know, with the Stand United Cataclysm combo. So has that flash up and available.
Taunt goes in, flag and drag as well. Knocked back from the Dragon, gets him out of scatter of the weak and cease and desist. Joppa here first from the bot lane as Isma is in the back of the pit on low on HP. Jun the same as he has to flash out. And again, SK get the first Drake, force Giant X to think about playing around the next one, and because of that, get Isma low, force out Jun's flash.
I mean, Giant X wanted to kind of take that fight because they were 3 versus 2. They're waiting a little bit for the maximum CC train, but gives Oscar a sliver of a moment to flash out from that gank. Because now Wunder is in danger. Doesn't get a double hop.
Goes Mini, unleash power as well, looking for the jump away. Scatter the weak with so many orbs on the floor as Jackie's needs another dodge.
Dodge, dodge. Oh!
Good dodge from Wunder. Oh, almost dies to the force of will.
Old man still has hands.
I mean, he right-click back and forth, man. I would give him some credit for it, but I don't know the hands had to be that good as Skeens comes in with a Cataclysm. And Jackie's is buried in its 4 walls. Well, on the side of the map, Mickey here trying to protect Wunder, who's about to go Mega Gnar. Now sees there's 4 members of Giant X in the vicinity.
I think they can hold this though. Wunder is so close to Mega. I think it's really difficult to do this for GX. They're trying very desperately though.
Equalizer down. Bolt Breaker, Flash Magnet Storm. They're diving onto Wunder, cease and desist there for the follow-up, and they get one out of it. Mickey unable to find anyone with a taunt as well as Giant X finding 2 great kills on the top side with a 5-man dive.
I mean, sure, you get 2 kills, but look at the rest of the map. Casio pushing in bot, Joppa and Skeens pushing down mid. They committed everything for this. They didn't even have a wave to play on. They sent 5-man, adamant that Wunder and Mickey had to go down. But in the end, I still think SK might come out of that play on top of gold.
They got a charge earlier, but still have a lot of opportunities too as Skeens steps in here. Oscar in around the corner. They don't know that Isma's waiting. Slowq has to flash away. TP's coming out from SK as Mickey joins the fight. Oscar in and goes over here. A Magnet Storm is big. A good gnaw from Wunder. Petrifying Gates coming out as well as Joppa begins to open up, and he's going to get cut down by the Unleashed Power, forced out of it. Wunder still trying to chase Oscar in, who somehow is still alive. A 1-for-1 exchange so far with Isma and Mickey falling. Blackhead able to get to the blast gun. Wunder trying to flash over the scatter, but still well with the Flame Spitter and with auto attacks when you're overheated can do a huge amount of work. The gold lead decreased to about 1,000 in advantage for SK. Culling onto Joppa forces him away from the tower, and this will be a tier 1 for Giant X. Equalizes the turret score area.
The rabbit's very dark. They don't see anything right now.
And Mickey's not with them, so they can't put vision down because they don't have the wards coming out from Mickey. Now Mickey on the flank onto Jun. Equalizer down, Skeens flashes away. Slowq with a good Petrifying Gaze as Joppa begins to open up. The Miasma down as well. Double stopwatch. Mickey and Jun fighting off towards the top side. Joppa really putting the damage down. Stand United coming out onto Slowq as Mickey saves him. Skeens tries to dash in. Wunder looking for the damage as well, but they can't quite get it. The Dragon already down to 1.4k smited. Giant X securing for the 4-man Gnar from the old man in the top lane. SK's luck has not run out as Isma and Blackhead try and revitalize the play, but Joppa has something else to say. A huge fight for SK.
And Wunder jumps out with a sliver of HP. The first jump to bait the flashes, and then they re-engage when they're all down. And the wave to boot. Oh my.
For Giant X, SK2 are lacking that summoner spell apart from Mickey. Mickey, for most of that fight, was occupied with Jun. The equalizer, the Cataclysm down with an equalizer follow-up, but Oscar in and has no way out of the cage. And he is burnt where he stands. SK take out the enemy top, and now are looking towards the Baron once again.
And that's what happens. He's had a quite quiet game so far, but the moment all those flashes are down, that's when he strikes and catches Oscar out guard, and it might be the Baron for SK.
Baron already down to half HP.
Look at
Mickey on that flank onto Isma, just going to try and stop him from getting into the pit here. Baron going to be secured by SK. Mickey is ceased and desists and dead because of it, but Mickey does his job and distracts Giant X for long enough for the Baron to be taken. SK should all be able to get out. They'll walk out as 3 at least. Joppa does finish his recall with an Infinity Edge now complete on that Corki. GiantX using the fact that the resets have to come out from SK to chip away at this mid lane tower, and they should be able to raise the whole thing before SK can answer.
I don't think Mickey
For GiantX, Isma on the flank. Wonder, as soon as he goes mini, there's going to be a jump onto him. Vault Breaker in. Wonder with the Gnar. Only gets one stun. Leaks across the wall. Equalizer down. Blast Cone there. The Vault Breaker again. Wonder will get the Blast Cone, but will be blasted back to the fountain. SK don't even take the inhibitor tower. Good play from GiantX.
Yeah, it's a sloppy setup from SK Gaming here. Mickey dying first. Now might get chased down by the Equalizer, or I mean the Harpoons, I mean.
Slowed down with the Harpoons. Shadow dashes away. Isma dives into the backline. Magnusor coming out as well with the flash sequences onto the backline. And it's all going pear-shaped for SK. It's all on slow queue. He needs to take a couple, but a good stopwatch from Oscar Ridden stops the venom from seeping through his veins. And GiantX, off a Baron play for SK, just immediately bite back. Obviously Wonder getting caught, Mickey getting caught as you were taking the Baron. Everything just slowed up for SK. And we've talked about the scaling from GiantX. It works well for them as Wonder's going to TP in here. Still only in mini now. Jun half HP, Mickey the same. Equalizer Cataclysm down, Schemes gets the flashes out. Wonder trying to step forward, building up that Gnar bar. Isma coming back in onto Slowku, who uses his on his hourglass. Wonder trying to get to Mega Gnar, but can't get there in time as he falls. Meanwhile, in the midst of SK, there's an Isma on the Vi. Yoppa needs the autos. Yoppa flashes in the cannons. The missiles not enough to get the chase onto the rest of GiantX, but with SK
very, very wide. Oscarina doesn't get a lot of damage here, but look at Wunder right now. Just look how he's a mini Gnar, by the way.
Okay, we're back out with Cataclysm, no flash on him. Slowku here for the follow-up as well, and those twin fangs are hurting. Petrifying Gaze stopped by the stopwatch, but Mickey's here for a taunt. And Oscarina will still die. 420 gold blazing that rumble down. SK now can look to continue to push in. GiantX trying to react, but Blackhead is currently backing and going to pick up his last Whisper upgrade.
But it also relies on them layering their damage on their CC. I think the Equalizers haven't really been comboed with the Magnustorm or the Season Assist yet, and they really need to be more synchronized in this fight, because they can still win this fight.
Isma trying to get in. Vault Breaker's blocked by Mickey. Great taunt, as you say. SK will try and get out with all 5 alive this time. It's spotted on vision as he walks around the corner there. Both these inhibitor towers down to about 500 HP apiece. Wonder just shepherding the cannon minion there to do the work, and that will be the inhib tower in mid gone down.
Way better from SK this time.
At the same time this time as the Magnusor comes in. It's 4-man. Mickey tries to dash in with the taunt. Ski's there for the follow-up, and they manage to get one, but Jackie's is the only one down so far as the Petrifying Gaze comes out. Blackhead untouched. It's all on Wonder. Gets the Gnar, doesn't get the stun. Ski's with a flag and drag flash. Manages to catch out Blackhead as Slowku survives through it all somehow. GiantX still have 3 alive. They can chase a little bit further. Season Desist coming up in 5 seconds time.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about Jun having to find an engage, and he actually found it was a massive Magnustorm by Jun.
First one's on it. Blackhead just respawning, coming out of base right now. Has those home guards, death guards to try and get in. Mickey, Petrifying Gaze across the wall. Jun was unaware that there was a snake hiding in the grass, and Slowku gets the killing spree. Kalingo gets out, Schemes the Equalizer down, as well as Mickey's forced away by Jackie's unleashed power use.
It's so awkward. There's no...
But Mickey, no
GX,
flash.
There's no pressure on GX right now. They know they can just wait for the dragon to go low. There's nothing that's going to happen here.
Mickey, Vault Breaker chases him down. Wonder looks for the dash across the wall. Miasma down on Jackie's, who uses the stopwatch, and Wonder is ready for the Gnar. Jackie's with a good flash. Oscar in stunned against the wall, though, as Joppa begins to open up. Dashes forward. Jun here in time to get the CC, but not to save his AD. Carrying unleashed power. Joppa still opening up. Jun's going to fall as well as SK clean up the fight. They force Isma away. Joppa with a double. A dash out, a Vault Breaker from Isma, but I'm not sure he's going to find a way to pick the lock of this game as SK are marching down mid.
I mean, Joppa. The way this man is developing is just incredible. Stepping up here in the late game for SK, clutches that fight. Oscar, you can try to wave clear. You can try to clear this wave however you want to, but you will go down, and I mean, that is definitely going to be the game for SK Gaming.
So often in spring, Joppa was a shining light of this team, and here in game 1 of his best of 3, it is on his back alongside Mickey that SK find victory.
A lot of kudos to Mickey on that channel. We talked about it in the early game. Had to find those snowball games, but now we're gonna toss it straight to the analyst desk to break down that game.
It's a clean win, folks. Nothing to see here. They were in control.
Beautiful. Incredible.
From start to finish. A lot.
Internationally as well, looked really good on it. Is a fine matchup with Renekton. Still gets pushed in early game though. And I talked about Skeens needing to have options. Either...
I mean, anyone is diveable. The question is whether you get out alive after going for the dive.
I don't think you can crash the wave cleanly. Maybe they just ignore the wave. Oh, Wunder should tank those
3.
casters. You should have expected this.
One down. Jun walking in. Mickey on his way across. Flash away from the shield of Daybreak. Wunder. The kill just in time. Oscar still gets the kill. Jun is going to tank too many tower shots. He will fall, but it's an execute. Well played all round by Giant X in the end, but now the fear from Skeens as he joins the party. Oscar in force, Logan Ruthless Predator there for the Sunwind becomes lightning as well as Skeens. Tries to flash in, tries to survive, gets him with a Dustbringer. Isma will be able to dash forward with the audacious charge. And
I think Oscar reads it. You see how Wunder is walking up. He knows that Wunder knows that he's winning this all in, so...
Voice, Flacker caught out with a piercing arrow, stunned down from the gravity field, and now Mickey, there's the Zenith Blade follow-up. Mickey has nowhere near enough tenacity to survive the damage that comes out of Jun and Flacker.
That was an oopsie. Yeah, I mean, that Solar Flare you can play with in teamfights, or the Crescent Guard. Silas.
You really fight this if you're SK. Mickey's looking Realm Warp. They're going to try and chase in. Paranoia out. Slowq unable to get there in time. Yoppa having to flash. Mickey with a good headbutt pulverize, but Yoppa is the key target. Now Skeens in the middle of 3 members of Giant X. Isma puts down the Crescent Guard. A great Abscond abducted in from Slowq, but he's not there in time. Crescent Guard comes out from him as well. He hijacks it away. He tries to hijack Oscar in his life, but Oscar flashes. Mickey still finds him. Now Slowq caught out by 3 of Giant X, and Yoppa all on his lonesome. Almost kills Isma, but Isma heals just in time for Giant X to totally clean up the fight.
Moving down on the Victor. Slowq is really far away, spotted out by the Duskbringer.
Mickey, still only level 5, needs this wave to hit that level 6, needs another minion. Solar Flare going down, there's Paranoia follow-up. Mickey looking for the knock-up, but Yoppa still just isolated from the team. Jun tanks it well, Isma will die. 2 for 1 so far as Flacker takes a tower shot. Slowq on the chase. Slash available. Slowq needs to find Flacker, but Flacker still has a flash of his own, and because he is not in range.
He's fighting in the top lane here. All for all traded between the Mundo and time
as opposed
easily.
to golf, which has a high barrier to entry, which is the traditional businessman sport, right?
Yes.
Slowq here, going to get dived. Dominus coming out from Oscar as they look for the chase. Slowq steals away the Dominus himself, but Oscar tanky enough to tank that well. After a long time, Giant X picking up a lot of gold on the map right now.
Yeah, well, we talked about paddle. I think Giant X control over the game just expands. 15 minutes. It's a very lovely place to be in, but now Jack is the Paranoia.
Yeah, TP out from Slowq as well. They're looking for the fear hit to stop the Realm Warp, but it doesn't come off in time. Realm Warp just in time. Smaller and smaller for SK as Giant X have more of these towers down. Rifthold has been taken as well. Isma has that in his pocket, can use that for the mid lane prior. As they jump on the jump, but see how little damage there is. Immediate TP into the Zenith Blade. Slowq's just going to steal away the Realm Warp. Mickey caught in the slow of the Solar Flare. Isma dashing across the wall. Mickey trying to get into the edge of the Realm Warp, but can't get close enough. As Giant X all collapse and manage to pick up the kill. This will be their sole point for them as well. And SK unlikely to contest. Chain of Corruption going wide. Arcane Storm down. Paranoia. They're diving onto Flacker, forced to flash and use the heal to get away. Jun topping up his health bar. As with the Rift Held down, this charge should be another turret over to Giant X.
Pretty cocky about Flacker. Time is still on SK's side, but it's going to need a lot of it to really get activated into this game. And Slowq has really struggled, I think, to find an impact this game. Now, up against Renekton on the side, it's not a fun matchup to be in.
I think he's going to struggle even more now as the chase comes in. TP from Wunder, though, as Slowq with that Dominus stolen away. The Solar Flare used as well. Oscar in trading onto Mickey, who's so low immediately. Wunder in the middle of 4, tries to flash away. Maximum dosage ticking on him for that heal. Jackie's forces Yoppa out towards the top side as Wunder falls now. And yeah, SK look to make a play. And immediately the reactions from Giant X were enough to win it out. They just have too much gold, really, in their pockets. They have too big of a crocodile. Rise is too big. Skeens is going in with the Paranoia. This is a choice, and not a good one.
Gonna let that marinate for a bit.
Yeah.
Desperation from SK. Getting that dive of early top. Really snowballing his game on his range, and I think he's doing a good job so far on this game in this matchup.
Very much being on the strong side, and now he's chasing Wunder out. Maximum dosage exchange for the Dominus. Oscar in with more damage over the prolonged fight as Wunder tries to walk back towards the minion wave. Oscar in flashes for it, has the Fill Fury. Ruthless Predator for the stun, slices, dices, and dissects the
for GX. And now the big question here for me, Medic, is can GX do a proper Baron setup that SK couldn't do first game in their first attempt?
I mean, at the moment it's looking solid. Jun there as the body blocker for Skeens. Oscar in and chasing Slowq away towards the top side. Jun looks for the Zenith, they couldn't find it. Slowq has to flash away from the clock as Skeens tries to get in. Mickey knocks him back. Control ward in the back of the pit. Paranoia out.
Wait, it's not flashed out.
Isma did flash out, but the Baron's still healthy enough. But for now, in the middle of the Crescent Guard, never mind! Never mind! Everyone can throw! Giant X from 7k ahead, make an awful Baron call, but Mickey donates one back. A solar flare stolen away by Slowq as Wonder begins to step up, and now Black is dead, and Yoppa begins to open up. Oscar in slicing through them with the Dominus is healing up. Hit with a piercing arrow, Slowq takes the bounty. Oh, it's all gone sideways, and that picture that you wanted to paint becomes paint by numbers as Giant X just walk themselves into death.
GX execute the clean Baron play, and the answer so far has been no.
Mickey, how many cows have had to die this game?
This is a very exquisite flank steak, Medic. You wouldn't get it.
I forgot about the flank steak. You're 100% right, man. The marbling on this from Mickey.
God,
oh,
and
wow.
Fat is just rendered now. It's teeping up.
He's hex splashing. He's trying to hex splash underneath the tower to execute, but Jackie just walks up to him. Man, that was raw. Yeah, delectable deliciousness. As now with a man advantage, Giant X will go for another Baron.
Yeah.
This time it's Jun and Oscar in it. Put to the job of distracting and just. Oh, Oscar in failed his slice over the wall. Oscar in into Chain of Corruption. The damage coming out onto Slowq is not enough. Oscar's down. Paranoia being used as well. That's not Giant X. Just train how to do Barons. Oh, Mickey's going to get the knockback onto Isma, the Baron, the target for SK. SK will steal it under Giant X's very noses. Okay. We put them in the Baron gulag and they train. And the abscond abduct. The rest of SK on their way across. Giant X have lost 5k in the last couple of minutes, and they're going to lose a little bit more. Solar Flare down onto Skeens, but Jun having to flash away here. Skeens falling low as Oscar in and tries to get onto Yoppa. The exhaust down is there for the chase. Never mind, it's SK's turn to throw it all away. Should have been practicing their paddle, and instead they were practicing some baseball with those throws. Giant X find two. This Baron entirely delayed. In the mid lane, Jackies continues to push. Mickey and Slowq are looking for Jackies and now have been separated from the rest of the team, and Jun can just look for the engage. Slowq walks straight into it. Crescent Guard used this. Solar Flare then to play it forward as well. Oscar in and dives onto Yoppa, and he needs Skeens to keep him safe. Oscar in and going forward. Slowq with a flash up, scored abduct. Oscar in and falling low, and he's going to be the first up of the fight. Meanwhile, Mickey keeping the rest of Giant X occupied. Jackie's still untouched, Blackhead's still untouched, but Slowq wants to change that. Mickey with a knockback onto Isma, gravity field down, Slowq dashes out of it. Meanwhile, the re-engage, Crescent Guard from Isma, dives onto Slowq, Jackie's dominating, Jackie's still full health, full mana, able to open up in the fight. Wonder gonna try and chase Jun out, hits him with a bone cleaver. The rest of SK are resetting.
It's just a one-for-one minute.
Giant X are just immediately going to the Baron here, thinking that SK will go for the Elder. The Baron a longer, a better buff in terms of pushing power, but the Elder obviously gives you that combat damage. There's the Baron going down, the Elder only at 1.5k. Oscar in trying to get into TP out from Slowq as he looks for the flank. The Realm War forward as Jackies and Blackhead are trying to get closer to this.
But Isma
was not in the Realm War. 7k on the Elder. Dominus going in as they look for the damage. The Elder down to 2k. It's secured by Mickey! Mickey gets it, and now SK really needs to take the fight. Wonder trying to be on that front line. No maximum doses for him. Doesn't have the ultimate. Crescent Guard coming out from Isma as well as he is able to walk away. A 1-for-0 exchange in favor of SK. They get the Elder. The Baron goes over to Giant X.
Oh my god, observers, I need to see.
Wonder level 19, Wind becomes lightning, will chase him down. Wonder trying to trade onto Isma, who does have the Crescent Guard back. Dominus out from Oscar, winning maximum doses used by Wonder as he tries to walk out of this one. Meanwhile, SK are pushing through bot side, but they don't have a mid-wave. Solar Flare gets the slow onto Wonder once again as he tries to flash away, but he won't escape the clutches of Giant X, and he doesn't have the damage to utilize that Elder that we have to keep our eyes on, that we have to be aware of.
Oh, look here, Joppa being caught out here. Wait, it's
Realm Warp in, it's Isma as he looks for the Crescent Guard. Knockback does get it only onto Mickey. Wonder's distracting the rest of Giant X. Mickey gets a knockback, and Isma deep in, has that Guardian Angel. Solar Flare hits onto Jun. Isma flashing away, but Slowq is there for the Abscond does follow up. Oscar in and now dives onto Yoppa, who cleanses away from it. Isma falling low, but Slowq's the first to go down as Wonder begins to open up on the backside of the fight. Mickey goes down as well. SK unable to find anything out of this fight. That Chem Soul doing so much work for Giant X. Wonder will get to the blast cone and blast off to safety. Jackie's with the ghost forward. Skeen's gonna have to use that Shroud of Darkness, that spell shield, to avoid the Rune Prison, but Jackie's can just chase him down further. Oh no, that's the worst sequence. Cone as he hits the GA. Jackie's flashes the wall and down goes Skeens. Full build rise. Jackie's has nothing left to purchase in this game. On the other side, Slowq still only sitting at 4 completed items, just finished his Void Staff. Yoppa is full, almost full build, still has that Dormant Helm. There's the Realm Warp to mid. Everyone gets in it this time. The Elder not really started by SK. Yoppa's seeing.
Look at Mickey. Mickey on the flank. Is the man to watch right now. Will be marked by Oscar in. No, doesn't get spotted.
Not quite. Flackard is going to be the one to step in, puts a control ward down. The Elder down to 10k. Mickey looking for that flank, Slowq looking for the same. Wonder that front line, Paranoia coming out. Slowq tries to dive in, but Jackie keeps him at bay. Mickey going forward. The Elder down to 2k. They need the smite. It's Skeens that gets it, and now Oscar in is way too deep. Oh the Elder secured for SK and Giant X. All hail the retreat. The question is, can SK close the gap? A good gravity field coming out from Flackard. Wonder's still on the chase. Flash! He eats the cleaver, and Jackie's, for the first time this game, is going to fall after doing so much work. The Elder has the final say. Wonder has outscaled and manages to survive the towers as well. SK with the Elder. And you've got Paranoia from Skeens. He can do a little bit of the Elder by himself.
Yeah,
now
okay,
he walks across.
You can't walk in too much here.
TP, Realm Warp in, Mickey with a double knock-up, Skeens with the Paranoia. They'll knock them back into Wonder. A Solar Flare is going to hit, but Yoppa, the target with the Predator Cleanse, comes out. Skeens able to kill off Jackie's, and now it's all on Slowq because Yoppa is already down. SK with 4v3, but one Guardian Angel already procced. Slowq has to try and get back into the middle of this fight. Oscar in doing so much work, and Skeens goes down as well. Giant X have more damage left on the table, and they are forcing SK on the retreat. Wonder, huge heal for the maximum dosage. Slowq with a Solar Flare, but he doesn't have the damage to back it up. Wonder too tanky for them for now as he's back to full HP as all of Giant X wail on him.
Why is he not taking damage?
Well, he'll begin to now as the maximum dosage begins to time out. Mickey trying to hang flash forward, gets the knockback onto Isma, who still has a Guardian Angel. Wonder getting caught out by Jun and by Oscar, and Slowq trying to rejoin the fight. Wonder will fall in the end. And Slowq and Mickey get out.
It's not gonna end, medic.
Wait, no, Mickey, can he switch to a smite? He's got heal Hex Splash.
Mickey can
He's just sitting outside being like, well, Petrified Burst, I guess. I'll try and chuck some chains towards you. Now, because Giant X got the Elder, SK realized, well, we can't really fight the Baron because we do not want to fight into an Elder Drake. So, for the first time this game, Giant X will have both of the game-ending buffs. Now with the Super Minion coming in and about 40 seconds left on the Elder Drake, this could be the final push for Giant X. Wonder steps in, Jun at half HP. Yoppa still looking for that chain of corruption, lands it onto Oscar in, but he heals up. Paranoia coming out as Wonder pops the maximum dosage to try and survive. Another wave on the top side. Elder about 20 seconds away from it timing out, but Giant X now have 2 sets of minions to push in for this final Nexus tower. Mickey goes for the engage onto Jun, not the target you want. Trampo looking for the stun. Mickey was going to fall to the Elder Drake as the lasers begin to rain hell on SK. And try as they might, SK cannot fight back in the ending of the game. Giant X, at the umpteenth time of asking, will take us to game 3.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. GX took the scenic route towards the victory. Took us on a joyride, if anything, and they managed to claw back. I think still kudos to Jackie's that game. Kudos to them to sticking together after all those throws, because that was a mess of a game. So bot lane push, bot lane gold leads are super, super important this game. It's very important for SK to make sure that Yoppa is in a good state. Denies that gank.
Importantly, as we see Isma gank towards the mid lane, you can see Slowq going slightly invisible while he's affected by the ritual nails. That is just a visual bug as he flashes away from Jackie's. Anyone Skeens is here, flashes with the follow-up, has the red buff, gets the kill, and this time it's the lock going invisible.
Still, first dragon for SK, and we keep talking about it all the time. Dragons are so... Oh, no. No.
Not ideal. So Jun stays recalling because you have the drop.
Yeah, the drop is even gonna take his base while they're killing the dragon. Just a free dragon, and GX hasn't...
Could have been anywhere. Skeens is looking down here. Wonder trading again with Oscar in, but Oscar in's Eclipse Shield doing work. Skeens dashing across the wall. It was a big jump, but Oscar now backing away, knowing that Mickey's close by. Quickness on the top side. Blackhead begins to get the autos down. Damage reduction out of slow Q. The taunt onto Blackhead. There's the Feather Storm, and the Justice Punch doesn't come in time. Well dived by Giant X.
A good dive by GX. It's just a cross map. You said, or we said that Joppa decides where to go. He decided to go bot, which just means his top laner won't, or his mid laner that is. 2 items is quite a lot, especially hard for Wukong, because Wukong doesn't really want to dive. Another going Joppa.
Immediately dive onto Yoppa, but there's the wild growth, and Jackie's, even with the great health, with a hero's entrance, there's no escape. Isma's going to get taunted, but he flashes just before the taunt comes out. Oscar in and takes up residence in this banana bush. SK now put the Rift Herald down. This is the play that we've previously talked about. Can use it as a Battle Herald, and that's exactly what they're going to do. Charging forward, looking for Oscar in, who tries to flash away. But here come the Stormbringers, and here comes the Feather Storm out from the Xayah, but Blackhead has nowhere to go. He's stuck in the pit, and immediately demolished by SK. They'll take... Yeah, Giant X getting... Okay, so recap of where we are. Giant X just lost the team fight because of a great Battle Herald, which is now just standing still. And it's a tank, or you could do a little wonder stuff.
Lightning Bear. And Joppa stepping up.
And he'll be okay for the moment with the charm coming out. There's a wild growth, and he dashes out, flashes away from the Feather Storm, even though it was close, it was not close enough as Blackhead is forced to flash away from Wonder, who came in with the thundering blows.
I wonder if that was his confidence in Mickey, because he can do that a little bit more careful. Oscarinian looking for public execute. Might have to follow up on Jun.
There he goes. Oh, here it goes wide. Isma tries to come in with the Ishtar's impact, but he's taunted up immediately, and then Joppa begins to open up. Skeens gets the Cyclone into an Impale, but unfortunately for Giant X, the Xayah is plucked right out of mid-air.
Dominating here for SK Gaming, and it just looks easy. You know, Medic, why does it look so easy? Yeah, because of draft gap.
Yeah.
SK's draft is just better, and GX has to do so much to win this game. Wunder gets the mid tower. He doesn't even need to help on the he has the flash coming right up, has the grand entrance and the quickness. And I really think he needs to make something happen, because right now Oscarinian is walking up this thing.
Public Execution has just come back off cooldown, but he's flashed away and he's polymorphed, and Wonder brings down the Fists of Fury. And SK find another pick before a major objective.
And what do GX do? Medic, they look lost.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to lose.
I mean, maybe... What did Blackhead say they were going to make the...
For casting, what you want to do is present an argument that either team can win with the margin of odds that a team is going to win, right? I see no avenue, apart from 5-player disconnection, that Giant X win this game. I just don't see it. It's like Infinity War, but instead of holding up one finger, Doctor Strange just has no fingers left. As Blackhead is forced to use the Feather Storm as the tower goes down, he has no threat on the enemy backline.
Yeah, I'm trying to Fearcraft right now, win condition for GX, and I'm thinking maybe a Mickey stomachache.
Okay,
could be a play you can play
a little
for.
ouchie tummy.
Yeah.
Yoppa just gets to open up on his... This was an Impale that you took. Yoppa just steps forward. Jackie's going to die as well. Yoppa, the assassin here. Purgatory used, I think, for the first time hitting an enemy player. But Yoppa is still too healthy to be executed by it at all. 2 dead, Giant X. And it's all done, but that Nexus going down.
I mean, I will say this game is a palate cleanser after the last game.
Clean from SK.
Yeah,
all
SK
credit to them.
has done a fantastic job of playing towards the win conditions.
Yeah.
Their win condition was get Yunara ahead, let her flick enemy champions, let her not die. Easy. They are snowballing this game fantastically.
Quickness, public execution onto the backline, but there's a hero's entrance to the follow-up. Blackhead has no way out of the backline, and Oscarinian dived in and died for it. SK, in very clean fashion, sub 27 minutes will clean this one up. And for Giant X, it's back to the drawing board, because this was not it at all. SK with their first win of summer, as things have gone well here in week 2.
And it's a nice new look for SK. Bringing in slow Q seems to be not a band-aid, I was going to say, but he's a catalyst for the team. You can see how different the team plays with him. He's not the center of attention, but he fills the gap. That Gadio play where he was mid, covering Joppa from the Skarner, peeling him off, setting that kill up. Or in the Silas game,
I think Joppa had the most consistent of the 3 performances. I think Mickey had a couple of very good games.
Yeah, I would give it to Joppa for sure. I think he had a fantastic series. Every single game found a lot of impact. And
still one, I think, the coolest developing
Chile set it up, I guess.
Now, when I look across these comps, I think about NaVi's comp, and I'm thinking, where do we play? What lane do we play for? And I'm a little bit unsure. Probably gonna for something. If Yike is here to cover, I don't think there's a die, but Kana has been getting chunked.
Halfway to Meganar, has level 6, Vault Breaker across the wall, hits onto Real Edge. Kana begins to open up, Mainta trying to walk across. There's the equalizer, flag and drag onto Yike, and Yike just went for it, but NaVi immediately pounced.
What a nice play. What a good play. Real Edge, wave crash. That's just excellent wave management and lane management from Mainter. I think a lot of that play is not only from Real Edge, but also Mainter's fantastic lane setup for that play. So great tandem and a good look.
Real Edge flashes forward, gets the smite Miasma down with the Cataclysm as well as Yike can't escape. Perfectly played from NaVi. Mwah! Beautiful.
Britney Spears agrees, that's toxic. What a combo by Bobby and Real Edge. The flash, Miasma in the Cataclysm.
Away from Yike, and that will be first dragon of the game alongside the first 3 grubs going over to NaVi.
Yeah, and we said it. You want mid push, you can play into sideways. But to get mid push, you need to push the wave. And
Tempered Fate down, Miasma down, yeah, trying to dodge to the side of it, flashes away from Cataclysm, good cosmic binding, but with the Stand United coming in, Paris has to flash away. Kalist here for the chase as well, if only he had an ultimate to chase down Paris, who's going to begin to walk away, caught out in the gravity field, flag and drag from Valech, does not collect onto Kalist. A magical journey out will get NaVi to safety. Shift and flash, and it has a lot of ways to get out of that. Should never really be in range to get chased down by a Meganar. And
they're going 5-man here though.
NaVi looks to the invade. Relech has to flash over the wall as KC have invested 5 towards this top side. Poby the new target. Miasma down, scatter the weak. Busio flash torn, and Poby unleashed power. The Chainmail Nace is not enough as Kana finds a house over the wall to get the kill.
The snowball of NaVi. They haven't really gotten anything since that early game. Now Kana jumps in.
And it's about to go Meganar. Mainta here gets overheated, slammed into the wall by the Gnar. There's a Stand United for the follow-up. Mainta puts down an equalizer. Can just begin to walk away now, and Kana and Busio burn. Meanwhile, on the bot side, it's Yehu the target for NaVi, but he keeps him at bay as well. Second Drake of the game will go over to NaVi, and Rift Herald will be exchanged.
A nice clear Mainta.
It gives you more gold than the Nexus.
That is
must be worth more. Poby with a pet front gaze here. Miasma down as well. Yehu forced low, does still have the flash. Paris on his way across. Cosmic Binding going to be important, and Cosmic Binding still hits, and Paris just gets the kill. Yehu decides against flashing away. Kana now joins the fray with that TP. A Cosmic Binding doesn't hit this time, and Paris will fall for it. Kana gets an answering kill.
Still, I think it takes
on your Ezreal, or at least close to it, with the Caulfield's Warhammer close with the double long sword. Samdi looking for Yike. Relech going forward.
Yike is very deep here.
Yeah, Samdi's low on mana. Kalist is here. Yike flashes, Vault Breaker, flag and drag for the follow-up. Grabbing field down, but Samdi's already got him. And a Tempered Fate as well onto Kalist.
Oh, where's your flash, buddy?
No flash.
Oh, where's your flash, buddy?
A cataclysmic event for KC as you say NaVi need to force a fight, and from your mouth to NaVi's 5 seconds, the Drake the target, 5k on it. NaVi forced back, gated away by KC, and it looks like they might be giving up the ghost on this one. Kana with an R, only onto Relech's for chaos. The equalizer down as well as they look for Kalist and Yehu. Relech goes in with the Cataclysm, but he can't get close enough to the Drake to take it. Kalist gets the shutdown on Relech, and now NaVi all trying to retreat, but Samdi has to Arcane Shift away. The Tempered Fate dodged by KC. In the end, it's just going to be a Drake and a single kill for Carmine Core.
Roa, which is a little bit unconventional. Usually you see the Seraph Embrace on Casio with the Roa to get rid-tanked, but now
Stun just clips onto the wall, but there's the equalizer, there's the Cataclysm, everyone Oh, devastation for Carmine Corp as they are absolutely routed by NaVi. Into an engage, you're going in no matter what. Busio lands amidst the fires of hell itself, and NaVi will take a 2.5 top lane for now as Kana gets to push that one out for a little bit.
Yeah, no flash on Yehu. Look at that. That is the target, but it's Busio that's caught for now.
Busio first. Oh,
God, a damage.
He had flash and heal that whole time. His third as well. In case he had given up this Drake, it will be soul point now for NaVi. And Baron expiring relatively soon.
Solo queue. When my team is losing, I go to the side and then I pray.
Guys, I'm 1,500 gold ahead. Can we not just play around me as the miasma comes down to Kana, who gets out with a hop and a skip and a jump away from the Cataclysm, but
He's still going.
Tower, it's still going to be the target. Yeah, who continues to push in, does have TP, now begins his recall as Busio is on a bit of a flank. Inhibitor down. Oh, he flashes Headbine Gaze. Kalist grounded on the miasma. The Rocket Belt will get you out of this. Poby finds his opposite number as the Victor falls in the base. NaVi don't get too much more out of it as Yahoo continues to split on the top side. Yike's going to push the wave in mid. Might even be able to get the tower there. Yahoo answering with an inhib tower of his own. Kana trying to stop the ports, but he doesn't get either of them. Samdi, Relech, and Paris will, well, should be able just to walk out as a threesome. And he will do exactly that.
Yeah, and I think it's very lucky that they're poking and prodding
and
around
still
this
flashes up for their carries as Kana steps forward, trying to build up that mega Gnar bar. The problem for KC is walking into darkness when there is a Cassio on the other side. Very, oh my god! Oh my god, Relech! The never-before-seen Dragon Flag combo that just doesn't work. A Stand United on the back line with the Cataclysm coming out. Somebody trying to survive, but Yike is able to get out. Busio tanks a tower shot. He walks away, and now Mainta pulled back by the Gnar. Oh, NaVi, it's all gone wrong. It's all gone entirely wrong. Busio's going to use his time just to walk towards the fountain. Chased out by Paris, should be able to execute.
Wow. Wow. That really just happened.
Yeah, a Dragon Flag.
That really just happened.
Does he get out? He doesn't get out. There's a tower here. Continues to walk. And then he's dead. But Drake, Relech could look for the steal.
And he really wants to, but here, Poby has arrived. Doesn't have flash quite yet. Will just be the dragon picked up here for KC. But yeah, that fight was a disaster. Split fight. And it's frustration on the faces of the NaVi coach.
Get the pen out, go to one. Right in, don't do that again. Tempered Fate onto Yike. Miasma down as well. Gravity Field will get the stun onto Relech. Cataclysm, Vault Breaker, they'll turn it back onto this Jarvan who has his own Guardian Angel. An Equalizer down, only clicking onto the heels of Yahoo. A Vault Breaker out, still Yike goes down. Mainta trying to chase Busio and Kana towards the bottom side. Scatter the weak on Samdi! And the Unleashed Power finds the kill, and now Kana is bouncing on the heads of his opposition, bouncing on the graves of his enemies as KC clean up the fight. Their team fighting continues to impress as NaVi just can't stand up to the test.
It's like watching G2 back in the days. I don't know what happens early game, but KC somehow manages to come back in the game every single time. Just pure team fighting execution right now. Kana, you have to be a little bit careful.
Yahoo will get a target a couple of times, but they'll kill it.
Okay,
just about.
They had DBM.
Baron not giving KC too much right now. Don't really want to split up as Busio Hex flashes over the wall. Relech goes on to Kana. Nard back. Relech just went straight into the Mega Nard, then Cataclysms. He's a mile away from his team. He puts down the Equalizer. Meanwhile, on the bottom side, Paris gets chased out with the Unleashed Power. The Spooky Ghost coming out from that Syndra. Paris isn't there to pounce and to follow up on it. And so here again, we'll see a similar situation. Busio likely to be spotted on vision, but look at Busio from the top, Kana from the bottom, Kalist from the middle, Yahoo from the side, Yike from the other side.
It's the angles.
It's a five-man pincer. Kana steps forward. Paris is already almost dead. Kana still has the GA. Here comes Yike. Deal with another. Deal with another. Stand United. There's the Gnar from Kana. Tempered Fate going a mile behind. And now KC really begin to put their foot down. Really begin to step forward. There's too many ways that you can die as NaVi, and KC are very willing to shuffle you off this mortal coil.
Yeah, and that's going to be the dragon picked up here for KC eventually after.
GA, but then by the time you think about it, Paris is 0 HP, and you've already lost one of your players to only a Gnar walking in. Good taunt in from Busio as Paris takes a magical journey out. Cosmic Binding only hits one as Kalist delays taking at that portal himself. KC now absolutely routing NaVi.
Yeah.
It is no longer close.
I mean, that's the thing.
The red buff are just dark.
Yeah, just walking past your base gates is already a risk at this point.
Great job from the observers to show us the fog of war there. Kalist actually flashless. Tries to trade onto mid. He just kills it with the Arcade Storm! Doesn't quite take it. Sandy Knight coming out. Kalist in the end does get the kill. And they thought he had no flash, but because of it, they have no lives. Kalist almost survives as Paris takes him out in the end, but KC collapse on the rest of NaVi, and NaVi collapse around them. KC, incredible stuff. Kalist left out in the top lane, but he was purely bait at the end of the hook.
It was a bumpy start from KC, but slowly but surely they clawed their way back. Yikes, Vi didn't have the best game so far, but the rest of the team stepped up and helped them across the finish line. They're pushing down the inhibs. This will most likely be the game and in favor of KC.
It was a very bumpy road to get here, and it's only game one of the best of three, but KC showed why they must be feared here in the LEC as they continue their winning ways against NaVi.
It's not a game to be despaired about if you are NaVi. Still showed a lot of really good things in the early game. But still, when it comes...
Seemed a little bit rough. Why, kind of from your perspective, what went wrong to put them in such a favorable position? And then what was the focus? How did you come back in the game?
In the game, we were blaming Coach Gap, you know. The real reason will be reviewed soon. And what was the second question?
I don't remember. We're going to flame Reaper now. Reaper said he doesn't want to draft. He does want to draft. Can this guy make up his mind?
No, I mean, Reaper's great. He was just trying to be introspective and like realize like how the situation changed the way he was thinking, and he's just making sure he's doing what's best for him. Yeah.
Damn, right back to protecting your boys. I like it. I like it. Respectable. All right, you can get back there, focus on it.
Took out all of the blind picks, and Bessa had to be picked up on top, but you have the Camille in the game. This top lane matchup will shape up to be incredibly volatile.
Oh, or is he?
Something is
This
fishy
is
here.
not good for NaVi, because currently they're separated into a 2v4. Flash
very
away
deep.
from Relech, he dashes away with the safeguard. Maintor on the front line using the Dark Enclave Q2 to get the knocker, but he has the flash as well. As, yeah, KC won that one.
Yeah, maybe Aatrox, but Zahen I think fits that mold, or fixes their draft a little bit.
Nice seismic shove.
Not a
Crystallized
very
down
nice
as well.
WE.
I mean, Yahoo, he has egg, so he doesn't...
That's
okay.
why he put the E the other direction, so he didn't want to proc the egg.
That's exactly why. Probably not, but... Callista's mid. Oh! He gets the route onto Poe-Reed, but it doesn't matter too much.
Never know. Yike will take the Raptors, pushing him away, but Paris has rotated up here. Who's just very strong in this fight,
It
though.
does impact back. Smite comes out. It's Yike that gets the Razor Beak. Oh, good Zen played away from Busio. Yike is low. Sonic Wave, Resonating Strike, follow-up from Relech, but he doesn't land the Tempest Cripple. Then he has to dash away. Flash Shield of Daybreak. Yahoo gets the kill with the Crystallize. He has no egg. And because of that, he has to flash away. And now Busio needs some help to survive this. A Flash Frost from Yahoo into the Frostbite. Not enough to freeze out Paris.
But it's a bold play by KC. They wanted that fight. They wanted to flash out for that kill. Busio ends up going down. And it's just overzealous.
Oh, Zenith played onto Poby again. He's got no flash shield. A Daybreak downsides makes shove, knocks back Busio with the orders from Yahoo and up. Paris now exhausted as Yahoo steals away the double buffs.
Well, okay, scrap all I said before.
I mean, it was true at the time.
It was a genius play by KC, transferring the buffs to Yahoo, who is now very ahead on this Anivia, 2-0
Mega
by
Inferno
him.
Bomb just stops the recall. I think if the...
I'm surprised he kept basing it.
Yeah.
What's that?
A Michael.
A Michael.
It's, if you take the Mickey out of me, it's like you're mocking me, right? So it's, haha, you've been made a Mickey of. Yeah. Anyway,
I don't
there's
know
another
Michael
fight.
is,
Flash Ross coming out. As Relech is caught with the Frostbite as well. Good impale. And pulls back Paris. Relech dives back in with a kickback, and the spawns are exchanged. Now Relech needs to get out because Yahoo's on the chase. Glacial Storm and Crystallize, and Yike trying to get in range will be close enough for the auto. It's a double from Skana. And in a cat and mouse game, the Scorpion always wins. Then goes back. Now Kana needs to be careful because he isn't a 2v1, but Yike and Busio are on their way across.
Execution here.
He can. Public execution, they dodge it, but the hook shot wall dive doesn't hit. And now Busio's on the chase. Meanwhile, on the bot side, Kalis getting caught out with that Weaver's Wall, tries to walk it out. The seismic shove doesn't connect, and nor does the threaded body. Kalis
He's insane for holding flash there.
He's struggling into KC, because KC always
I see
winning
what
Paris.
you're doing, Medic. I see what
You
you're
didn't
doing.
get it the first time, so I had to repeat the joke.
Thank you for repeating it.
Busio
It's been a
pulled
long
back
day.
with the Dread return. Maintor looking for the trade here into the Leona. Shield of Daybreak there for the Stun. The Cultivation of War stacking up on Maintor, but Yike is now on the flank. Maintor's trying to trade into Kana. Kalis walks through the tower range. There's the Impale. They'll pull back. This is Hen. Locked against the wall. He will respawn. Relech on his way across, has the Dragon's Rage. Grim Deliverance, flash away from Kalis. Maintor flashes for him on the chase. Kana chasing in as well as Paris lands the stun. Maintor falling low, he'll go down as will Kalis. And now KC TPing in assistance. Bird is the word for Yahoo as he flies in from the fountain and makes sure that Paris and Relech, they're usually undermanned. in the fight.
That play was definitely overzealous by KC. They went way too deep there, especially with it. Looking at each other, who will Michael who?
That is the question. Who will Michael who? Well, Paris jumps onto Yike. Hexagon made him down as well as Yike tries to get on the right side of the wall. Lands the double impale, but he is low, and Sandy can just take him out. Another kill over to the Ziggs. This time
to Yike.
The Yike.
They got Michael.
Oh.
Yike. This is your fault, Medic.
No,
I've been casting it with you all day. If I make a bad pun, it's because of you. Okay, we're going in here.
Puns are perfect. The Weavers wall coming out from Pobies. They look for Kalist.
Kick into the
seismic shove. What? Beautiful from Relech.
That was nice.
Beautiful from Na'Vi. They're now 2. Poby looks for Kana. Could be a 2v1 with Relech coming in from the side. Kana still has the flash, has the public execution. Smite out. Relech trying to get the chase down. There's the public execution, turning it back onto the Lee Sin. Seismic shove for the knockback. Mega Inferno Bomb coming in as well. And in the end, Kana falls. Great play from Na'Vi. Capitalize on that weakness, but a good long-range ultimate here. In the end, Kalist couldn't lock Paris up for long enough. Busio, though, looking to lock up Mainta. Mainta needs to stack that passive up as quickly as possible. Exhaust dodges the Zenith Blade. Solid Flare, Great Deliverance goes in to try and dodge away on that stun. Yehu and Busio running. The Dread return pulls back the Leona, and Relech is here to try and make this mouse feel some pain. Weaver's wall across. No escape for Busio. The Protoplasm harness will heal him up, but all that does is delay the inevitable. Na'Vi with their 8th kill of the game.
Hits that W.
Dodging the solar flare there as well, so he wasn't stunned.
Yeah, absolutely. Buffering it. Now Yike wants to try to find a smite
He
back
just
here.
walks in. It does impact. Knocked back onto Relech, who jumps out of the back of the pit. The impale coming down as well. This Mega Inferno Bomb. Relech able to get the Riptail. Mainta falling low as Kana forces him to flash out of the back of the pit. Kana flashing in. Yehu there for the follow-up. Dash away with the safeguard out of Relech, who might just have to try and execute. Busio's going to try and stop him from doing it. Relech will die. His shutdown goes over to the Skana. Yehu chasing Poby alongside Kana. Another shutdown to KC.
Na'Vi once again fighting for the fight. There wasn't a clear call being made.
And the problem for Na'Vi is it means they are late to this Drake. KC have started up, but now Na'Vi have control over the river. Yike does have flash. Dragon's Rage available as well, and Yike gets the smite. Na'Vi needed to keep him at bay. Dragon's Rage back onto Kana as they look for the chase here. Kana getting slowed by that Tempest. Cripple Seismic Shove knocks him back as well. Yike looks at the flank position. No impale for him, but Kana's already dead. Now Yike has to flash away. Mega Inferno Bomb not going to connect. A deadly flourish from Kalist does lock Paris up for a second. Not the gold or the kills in this moment. It's the fact they give up the 3rd Drake, because that just delays the game for 10 minutes. And we've seen from game 1 and from KC in the past that the more time you give them, more likely they are to be able to pull something out of the hat. This time, it's the Scorpion that's splattered down by Na'Vi. They do go 3k ahead with the Ripto charge into mid as well. They're able to take that tower.
And Busio and Yike obviously have to set them up with their CC.
Yike looking for the steal. Relech actually holding off and taking this blue. Ishtar's impact coming out. Solar Flare there for the follow-up and the impale. Relech tries to dash away to Paris. Will manage to walk out. Paris exhausted. Hookshot wall dives out himself. Mainta trying to fight towards the bottom side as the curtain's open. Poby looking for Kalist. Paris escapes towards the top side, but Mainta is not going to escape. Cultivation of War brings him back up in a moment. There's the Glacial Storm as well. Mainta flashes. Yeah, who's still looking for that chase, but in the end, AC just have to settle for the Scuttlecraft. Na'Vi able to hold again.
The ultimate advantage goes for the Na'Vi, but the summoner spells are in favor of KC.
Busio's Solar Flare about to come off cooldown though, so he does have more tool in that arsenal. Yike jumps on. Hexagon made him coming down. Yike forced away and just dies to Sandy. Yeah, who has to flash the Seismic Shove as well. And that's all done for that fight. Na'Vi will take their 3rd Drake and go to Ocean Soul Point.
I mean, he's walking into the enemy jungle while Kana is on the midway.
Yeah,
sure, but he's not there with the team. And he's just walking in by himself against the 6. Camilla just locks him down.
Mainta caught out. Public execution coming down as well. Relech is in the area, but I think he's given up the ghost on his top laner. Yehu now on a rampage, 4-0-4. The Drake. Expect to see resets happening at the 40-second mark. Public execution on Poby. Poby caught out a little bit. Relech is here to try and save his mid as the Seismic Shove doesn't connect. Dragon's Rage kick will get Kana under tower range, and now somebody's coming across as well. And Kana has bitten off a little bit more than he can chew. And Na'Vi are very willing to make him choke on it.
They will up way too much bombs. The Talia worked ground cues. Have to be diligent.
Mainta has a flank position as well. Kalist having to deal with that for now.
Good poke.
Deadly flourish. Good poke onto Mainta. Takes him down to half HP. The Drake at 5k. Somebody trying to land some poke of his own, and Busio falls to half himself.
He's in an awkward position here. He
Yeah,
cannot
he's
really
in
get
no
out of
man's
there.
land. Gets the stun, solar play onto LEC as well. Kalith begins to open up with the curtain. Meanwhile on the backline, Poby flashes away from the Impale. Paris puts Yehu in the Hexagon and Maiden. Kana trying to chase Samdi out, flashes out from that Mega Inferno Bomb. LEC still sitting in the back of the pit, and Yehu is going to try and chase him down. LEC looked for the Sonic Wave, but couldn't land it. The shutdown goes to Kalith, and the Drake will go to KC. They'll try and chase Paris out of it as well. He's forced to hook shot wall dive to safety.
That's walk through the NaVi to contest this.
Kill them all, I guess.
Okay, that is an endgame, yeah. Mater.
It looks for the Dread of Return, still doesn't get it. It did fall down to 4 HP. That was close. But then Jin took it, obviously, as is his right. And Samdi caught out now by Yehu. Mega Inferno down as well. Samdi has no mana. Why are you here with no mana? What?
And that is your...
Yehu has egg. Paris is going to hookshot wall dive away, and we'll get the passive out of the inhibitor. Like, there is something with NaVi, when it gets to like 25 minutes onwards, they just make some mistakes.
And give over the dragon, or is he gonna try to hold his ground and go for the 50-50 steal? He goes for the former one and just gets absolutely marked.
Oh, great dodge with public execution there from Kana from the seismic shove. Mains is still going to be able to chase him down from now. Gets the knock up. Kana trying to dash out, still taken out while KC look for Paris. Busio gets in range for the shield of Daybreak. Fourth shot.
We're just getting caught everywhere this game.
Paris. And now the mid lane, the wave is getting pushed in. Poby's on his way back. Samdi has the Mega Inferno Bomb. He'll try and clear out bot side. But a couple of the minions avoid it, which means Yehu can continue to wail away at this tower. Kalist has a mid lane wave as well to take down this tier 2. Mainta continues to... Looking for a flank position himself. Will be spotted on vision as he walks around the corner. Paris is face checking. There's a Soul Flare. Dodged it with the Hexagon Maiden. Busio going in. Mainta exhausted as well as Yehu looks for the flank. Grim Deliverance coming out from Mainta. He's locked up and stunned into the wall, and Busio heals up with that Protoplasm Harness. Meanwhile, a Crystallize on Sunday means that Yehu gets to open up with the Frostbite, but Yehu has to use the stopwatch to avoid the threaded body. Curtains open. Kliss trying to close this game up, and he finds the snipe on Sunday. Poby follows suit into an early grave as Kana takes him out. And now NaVi only have 2 left, and KC have all 5 members to chase them down. Yike's going to get the stun onto Paris. LEC trying to get back to his fountain. The Impale goes wide. Busio trying to get across the wall with a Hex Flash. Paris also escaping with the hookshot wall dive, but KC, their intentions are not for the kills, they're for inhibitors instead.
I mean, the mouse got sent in. And Leona went on the mouse and created his absolutely winning fight for KC. They just have more items. They're 1.1k gold ahead only, but it feels like it's way more. They just look like
they're just going to win the game. They're just going to win the game. Mainta's up in 6 seconds. Paris is there trying to defend, but he's locked in his own fountain as KC once again from the jaws of defeat grasp victory here against NaVi. And NaVi will be kicking themselves. Both games were in their hands, and KC just ripped them right out.
And there's something so cinematic about Yehu locking them in their own base with a massive blue wall as they cannot escape the glacial storm and just dying in their own fountain. Fantastic game. Not really gameplay-wise, but it was very entertaining.
It was fun.
KC's team fighting is beautiful, though.
That is
Their
true.
ability to come back into every single game, no matter how bad it is, it's giving old G2 a little bit.
Yeah, it is. That it is. You can vote for one of those KC players. Yeah. I think Yehu probably had the best series overall of those 3.